yourself. It's easy to quit. It's easy to cheat. All right? But if you cheat in PE, Mr. Morningway,
you'll cheat in life.
That's right. All right. So don't trade your passion for glory. Also, never put your passion before principle. That way, even if you win, you still lose. All right? Always be on par, have good character, and lead yourself well down the line. We're learning about our muscles. All right? We have a compound movement today to show you our next muscle. And that muscle, of course, I'm talking about is the triceps. But it also works, it's a compound movement. Remember, compound movement means multiple joints work. It also works our chest and part of our shoulder. So we're going to show you in just a minute. We're going to head to the weight room and give you an example of how to build our triceps through a compound movement. Mr. Morningway?
Where's Ducko? Oh, you guessed it. You got to find that duck again. Now, that duck is somewhere either in here, en route, in the weight room, cardio room, or en route back. Now, that duck may have fallen asleep. I don't want that duck to fall asleep, guys. Let's hear it. Ducko, Ducko, let's hear it.
Quack.
That'll work. Quack, quack, quack. Where's Ducko? Find the duck. You guys ready?
He quacked me up. All right, let's go.
Let's hear it.
Howard the Duck. If you haven't seen Howard the Duck, guys, that's another great movie from back in the day. Go watch Howard the Duck.
Mean-spirited duck.
Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck. Oh, sorry. It's in my head. One of my favorite movies when I was a kid.
What else? What other movies? You had the Mighty Ducks?
The Mighty Ducks with the flying V. Hockey baby. Mr. Mitchell's on his hockey grind.
I'm on a hockey roll. I think my next question's going to be a hockey question too.
We got hockey, and more hockey. All right.
I got hockey in my mind.
Hockey on my mind. Hockey on my mind. All right. This here is an extension from our power rack, and it's called the dip bars. All right. Remember, we're working primarily our triceps and our chest. The triceps are our primary muscle. The chest is our secondary muscle. And what is the function of the tricep? It extends the arm at the elbow joint. All right. So when I show you these, you're going to see me raise myself up, lower myself down, and raise myself back up. And when I do that, it's going to extend my tricep and bring my arms down in front of me. And that is the function of the pectoralis major, bringing the arms down in front of me. So, works both muscles, and we're going to give you an example of just how to do that here. I want to move this Bosu ball so I don't break my shoemake neck. Now, here, hands even. Remember, you want to be symmetrical when you work out. You don't want to work out on-handed or one hand next to you, one hand way out. Everything you do on one side, you want to be perfectly balanced on the other side. So I'm going to grab my hands nice and even here, all right? Some of you guys may have to jump. Mr. Shoemaker's an old pro at this, so I'm just going to lift myself up. And when I do, I'm going to pull my feet away from the ground so I can lower myself as low as possible and then push myself back up. So I'm going to push myself up, I'm going to lower my feet, lower myself down, and lower myself straight back up. Lower it down, and lower it straight back up. Lower it down, and lower it straight back up. And down, and up. Now, that being said, you see as I lower myself down, once again, my elbows are bending, all right? But whenever we do work, all right, we're pushing against the force of Mother Nature that holds us to the planet Earth. So I might get a little bit of resistance doing a slow lower, but the majority of the work is done pushing against the gravity. So when I'm pushing against the gravity, I'm straightening my arms. My arm is being straightened at the elbow joint. That means my tricep is getting work. All right? My shoulders are bringing my arms in front of my body. That's my chest getting work, my pectoralis major. So you can do it with body weight. And just the same as you can do with body weight, you can do it with the weight belt. Same thing here. All right? Just like the pull-ups last week, if you are very good at dips, you can add weight to the pull-ups. So, you can come over here, you can grab a weight plate, Put them right there, all right? You can wrap. Well, I grabbed the wrong chain. So hold that thought. Sometimes it happens, guys. I'm going to use my brain in the weight room. Put this up like such. All right. Put the chain back in its grip here, like such. Wabango. Pull this bad boy over. And matter of fact, I have a better idea. I'm still going to use the chain. This one might be a little bit more efficient so you can see in the video. I'm going to grab a 40-pound
Oh! Scared me. I didn't know he was over there.
Might be a little easier. Put this here. Okay. Now the same principle applies as before. Right? I'm going to grab the chain through the kettlebell. I'm going to wrap the belt around me like such. All right. Going to pull the chain through, wrap it on so it's nice and tight, drop the weight down. I now have Mr. Shoemake's entire body weight plus an additional 40 pounds. So, same thing, I'm not going to do too many, otherwise I'll be doing a full workout. It'll be hard to talk to you guys. Just going to demonstrate. Push yourself up, straighten your arms, lower yourself down with control, and then push yourself right back up. So, pull it up, lower yourself down, push right back up. Lower it down, push right back up. Now, when you're done, same protocol. You're going to put the weight back where you got it from, take off the belt, put it back where you got it from. But a full workout is 3 complete sets, not just 1. So 3 sets of as many as possible on here. And then every week you come, we're going to try and increase just a little bit to try to be just a little bit better. So I'm going to take this off. All right. I'm going to put the kettlebell back where I got it from. I'm going to put the belt right over here. I'm going to show you the same thing as last week. We can also do dips on this. All right? I'm going to move the handles in close. That way I can get up there and show you. And it's the same principle as the teeter-totter. If you weigh 100 pounds, all right, the weight that you put in the weight stack is actually taking away from your body weight. This is the only machine in our weight room that's like this. You're not lifting the weight when you do the work. Remember, as I push up, I'm doing the work. But if my feet are on this thing, when my body weight goes up, the weight goes down instead of up. So what that means is the weight is assisting you in pushing you up as opposed to creating resistance. So, I'm going to step up here just to show you. This is a similar thing, all right? I got weight on there. This is 45 pounds. So, if I were to take away 45 pounds from my weight, let's just say I weighed 100 pounds, I would have 55 pounds, and I'm pushing using my body weight, but it's only 55 pounds. It's just about half my body weight. So I got my hands evenly paired onto the dip rack. I'm going to step 1 foot down, so that way the weight comes up. When I'm ready, I'm going to bring my other foot into position, and I'm going to slowly lower myself down, and then push up. Slowly lower myself down, and push up. Now for me, I can do these all day because this is lighter than usual, but for you, if you're in the right ballpark, you should be able to do 10 of these, 9 of them decently. The 10th one should feel like you're in the fight of your life. Can't do one more. That means you're at the right weight. You should let the weight tell you when you're at the right weight. All right? Meaning, if you do 10, people say do 10. You put all the weight on there, you do 10, it's easy, you can walk away, no problem. You're not utilizing the right amount of weight. The 10th rep should be difficult. So much so that you cannot do another rep. All right? Then, as Mr. Mitchell said last time, if you started at 45, the next time you come to the weight room, you might want to go to 35 or maybe 40, depending on how easy it was. and then you do your 3 sets of 10 with that. The next time you come, you do 30, and so on. So you're getting better by the smallest amount possible each time you come in for small incremental steps of
improvement.
And eventually, after 6 weeks in the weight room in a normal pandemic-free environment, you'll be here and saying, Mr. Shoemaker, nowhere else to go. How do I go up? And we'll say, congratulations. You've now graduated to being able to do a regular pull-up. You walk over and do a pull-up or a dip. All right? So that's how those machines work. You can use your body weight. You can add weight if you're already really good. Or you can take away weight if you're still developing. Either which way. Now, they say if you're an athlete, if you're an elite athlete, you should be able to do 35 body weight dips. Now, no one's expecting professional athletes here, but if you are one of our athletes, challenge yourself to try to do that many. If not, that's why we're practicing. Everybody here is equally valuable. Everybody here is a winner, a pusher, a go-getter. So you start wherever you are and just try to be the best you that you can be. All right, let's head back to the weight room or back to headquarters, and we will continue from there.
You know, it's funny when you talk about all of this. There's an old saying in weightlifting. Have we told them the old saying about no pain, no gain?
No pain.
And that saying, no pain, no gain, means exactly what Mr. Shoemate was saying. If that 10th repetition does not hurt, if it's too easy, if the 10th one was as easy as the first one, you're not going to get anything out of the workout. You have to push yourself. And you have to be honest with yourself and say to yourself, that weight is too easy. I better make it harder. I better increase it and make more weight, and so forth and so on. Because if you walk through a workout without actually feeling any pain whatsoever, you're not going to get a good workout. You're not going to gain anything. And 6 weeks from now, you're still going to be on that assisted dip machine, and you're still not going to be able to do one by yourself.
Absolutely. And guys, remember, it should be challenging, all right? That is the whole bad boy. It's going to be challenging. If it were easy, everyone would be in shape. But remember, you guys are young, full of energy, so it's better for you to develop the habits now and the understanding now than it is to wait until the doctor says, hey, you know, you're 50 pounds overweight, you got to lose weight. How do I do that? I've never done that before. Oh my gosh, what do I do? All right, develop the healthy habits now so you can live a long life doing whatever it is you want to do. We probably have future doctors in here, future engineers, future astronauts, future everything. But whatever it is, you want to live long so you can enjoy that life. So develop these habits now. Mr. Morningway?
All right, we're going to change up the order just a little bit here, guys. We're going to have a sports factor go first. Then we'll have the Jolly Geographer go. Then I'll crack a joke for you. All right, sports factor, what do you got for us?
All right, I'm sticking with hockey. I got hockey on my mind for some reason. I don't know why. But there was one hockey player who was better than any other hockey player. And he had a nickname too. And this hockey player scored more goals and more points than anyone ever in hockey. What was the name of that hockey player? And what was his nickname?
Nice.
I believe that was the superior shoe.
I don't think so.
Oh, sorry, that was my own fantasy. Sorry about that.
Jolly Geographer, what do you got for us?
All right, did you get it last time? Last time the question was, in the east side of San Jose is the tallest peak in the South Bay, all right? The second tallest peak in the entire Bay Area region, all right? What is the name of that peak? Right? It's in the Diablo Range. It was Mount Hamilton. Hopefully you got that. Mount Hamilton. There's a great observatory. If you want to go up there and take a look at the stars, all right? There was the world's largest telescope at one point. It was up there. It's still up there. It's just not the world's largest anymore. But here's another fun fact before we move on to the next question. The reason why the majority of street lights in San Jose were in orange instead of white, now they recently started making them white, but they were in orange, so that way there wasn't light pollution, and that telescope could see the stars a little bit more accurately. All right, our question for this week is another Bay Area related one. All right, we are here in the Almaden Valley, close to the San Francisco Bay Area, but the San Francisco Bay Area is also, it surrounds the San Francisco Bay, it's also another bay in the San Francisco Bay Area, all right? When you get past the Martinez Bridge, or you get up northern part of San Jose, or the San Francisco Bay, it becomes a different bay. So there's the San Francisco Bay, and there's another bay that's part of the same body of water, but just north of it. What is the name of the bay that is just north of San Francisco Bay, but still within the confines of the Bay Area?
Excellent. That'll be a challenging question. So, before I tell you the joke, I got one more question for you guys. One more question. When it comes to a shake, what's your favorite kind of shake, Mr. Mitchell?
Well, as a kid, I always liked the black and white. Black and white was, of course, vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup. Love that baby up. And then in my teens and in my 20s, I moved on, and I think I went toward the strawberry shake.
All right.
But now, with it being, being older and being health conscious and everything else like that, now I'm a Jamba Juice kind of guy. And so I'm more of a smoothie guy than I am a shake. And I've always liked the banana berry. And I don't even, when you go into Jamba Juice now, they probably don't even have it on the board anymore, because Jamba Juice has been around for like, what, 20 years? And I've been drinking banana berry smoothies for 20 years.
Wow. Mr. Shoemake, how about you? What's your favorite kind of shake?
Well, Mr. Mitchell just made me feel bad because he went healthy on me. So I have to answer that question in parts. When I was a young man, your age, hands down, without a doubt, the best shake of them all was the cookies and cream Oreo cookie shake. Without a doubt. All right? As I got older, I started finding a little bit more refined gourmet shakes, and I like real ice cream shakes. So, saying that to say, I think one of the local best shakes is the Neapolitan shake at In-N-Out. But the best shake in the Bay Area, maybe in the country, is in Oakland. There's another one in Fairfield. Fenton's Creamery. Fenton's Creamery is a gourmet, old-school ice cream parlor that's been around for 100 years, and they give you shakes that are about that big. They are delicious. You can't go wrong with any flavor, but I like the old-fashioned. But since he brought up Jamba Juice, I'm trying to be healthy too. I haven't had a shake, and I couldn't tell you when the last time I had a shake was. I prefer to make my own smoothies, but at Jamba Juice, I like the strawberry surf rider. It's like a strawberry lemonade type smoothie. It's delicious.
Huh, you haven't had a shake in a while, huh? Well, Mr. Shoemake, you having said that, let me give you one. Come on, let me. Come on, shake it. Well, that's my favorite kind of shake, right there. Hey, while I feel hot, while I'm on, let me tell you another joke. Excuse me. If you choose, these guys are cracking me up. If you choose to not sleep at night, you will be guilty of resisting a rest. Oh, guys, hey, one principle I want to teach you guys before you leave. Something I taught my class the last few days. 3 things. Don't whine, complain, or make excuses. No one wants to be around a person who whines. No one wants to be around a person who complains. No one wants to be around a person who makes excuses. So, don't be a whiner, don't be a complainer, don't be an excuse maker. All right? Stay away from those type of people, and you don't be that type of person, and we'll try to be the same. Don't whine, complain, and make excuses. All right? Whining is like, no, I can't imagine my friend. I want this. Give me that.
Whoa! What in the world? Oh, what's going on? What are we doing here?
Building healthy relationships.
And what's the purpose of Bret Hart?
HR squared.
Honesty, respect, responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, don't whine, complain, or make excuses is exactly right. Keep on pushing until the pushing is done, and try to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday. Push on 3, 1, 2,